Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Dev, and today we're going to talk about the King's Return event. Essentially, if you take a break from Rise of Kingdoms and you want to come back to the game, they have this event called the King's Return. Essentially, it's an option for you to stick around and stay on your account, or you can start a new journey on a brand new account. In this video, we'll cover some of the new things that they've added to it that makes it a little bit better and more enjoyable for your account. And for those that want to continue on a new journey, you have that option too. So stick around, drop a like, subscribe to the content if you want to see more stuff like this, and sit back and enjoy the ride. All right, so we're gonna log into an account that I've got a bunch of accounts. This is an account that I haven't logged into in a very long time. I'm gonna show you what it's like and the new event and kind of what you will see and expect whenever you open your account after you took a long break. Normally, yes, you'll get this identifier that your city wall is down to 0. Doesn't always mean that you've been attacked. Now you have two options here. You have a new journey and true to heart. The new journey event is meant for you to start your account in a brand new kingdom. You have 6 days to take advantage of this offer. Now, this is probably one of the best things if you're creating a jumper and you know the date that you're starting. You can start this event here and create your jumper from the new journey, which will give you a whole bunch of free rewards, which is really cool. But in order to get this, you need to be off for 30 days, not logged in your account. Sometimes it might be a little bit longer. I think it's based on VIP level and City Hall level, but I know on the smaller accounts that are like less than 10 million power, you're gonna get this event pretty much anytime you take like a more than like a 4-week break. Anyway, so we're gonna try the new journey just to show you what it's like. So here you can tap the button below. It's very similar to the other one. It's actually pretty identical when it comes to rewards. You hit go and you just find a kingdom you want to go to. You can go to any kingdom you want. This is all the kingdoms available. Anything that's not, you can even start a new account in a kingdom that's in KVK. I said not, but it is actually. You can. You can go pretty much anywhere you want, which is really dope. And it's a good idea if you want to start new and fresh. And you can also, it gives you the option at the top to pick 2 kingdoms which just opened. And I started a new account, so I guess we're gonna have to wait until this pops out and then I'll hop back in. Now that I'm back in my account after accidentally clicking a brand new account and restarting, let's go back and talk more about the King's Return event. Now, I've covered this before, so I'll be briefer and just talk about some of the changes that they've made. First, as you can see here, they got the same kind of rewards, but the best option is you can actually switch. You can't see it because it's behind my big fat head, but you'll get an option right here which will give you a chance to switch your commander, and you can pick from any of these that are listed here. And you just click on the commander, you click confirm. Like I like Mulan, so I'll click confirm on Mulan. It's any commander that you're going to find inside of the gold key chests. So you'll be able to click on those commanders and see what they have to offer. Now, this is the King's Road event, which comes with a bunch of different options, and we'll go over on another account that I have already unlocked, which will give you an option here to pretty much take a look at the different type of events that you can see. Now, you can go to day 5, and you have until, as you see at the date at the top, until the 24th, or essentially 30 days from today's date, and you can complete this event, which is really, really great. So I hopped over to my other account that I found out this targeted migration, and the seasons don't change the longer you wait. So I was hoping that potentially the seasons would change and I would go back to another kingdom. Nope, didn't change, so it's still listed here. So just FYI, if you decide not to migrate your account and just wait it out, and they leave KVK season 1, you're still in KVK season 2. So it still lists the same exact kingdoms from before. Now, let's go over the King's Road real quick and just go over what rewards that you're going to get. So here, day one is gather resources. Now remember, this is over a 30-day period. As you can see, this event ends from this account on November 27th. So you have 30 days to complete all of these things. So purchasing stuff, join an alliance. They've got gather resources on the map, claim alliance gifts, do expedition mode, help alliance members, train troops, and help alliance members again, consume action points, which is just AP, help more alliance members, defeat barbarians, which is not that bad of an idea if you're helping your account, increase your power, let's see, more alliance donations, and day 5 is using speed ups, Sunset Canyon, and Barbarian Forts, which I know a lot of people struggle to complete the Barbarian Forts, but at the end reward, you get an option to choose one of these rewards here. So you can get 2 legendary commander sculptures for free if you decide to go ahead forward with this. Now, a lot of people use these like farms and stuff. They would do the 24-hour speed ups or the gold keys. I mean, maybe even do the 80 resources, pick 4 resources. That's a good option too. But anyways, you have to get to 100, which means you have to complete all of these here, which I know is difficult, but it doesn't say what level forts, so just complete like level 1 forts. Especially if you need to join and complete them on your main account, might as well just knock this out because it also costs action points too. And you do have 30 days to complete it. And I know it can be difficult to complete these things, but it's definitely worth it in the end. You can, of course, get these. I believe this one is daily, and they have pretty decent bundles that are listed here. I know a lot of free-to-play play this game, so you're not really going to take advantage of these bundles, but they're pretty great. And what we have here is the season overview, which talks about each season and the commanders that you can use and that you might see in that season, or that might be good investment. I don't think Frederick is really recommended in the preparation season, but it's okay. They want to focus more on the legendary commanders. Charlemagne, I wouldn't recommend either because he's a reward for end of season 1, so I don't understand why. Anyways, so then like you can list all the other seasons, and it also has Season of Conquest. Great options here. Now, one thing to take note about a lot of this stuff going on is the targeted migration. Now, this is one of the biggest and the best, newest thing that they've added. Now, I've done some research and I've really tried to figure out when and how this works. But essentially, kingdoms that you can migrate to right here, as you can see, these are like 90 days, 80 days, 70 days. The one underneath of me is 83 days. These kingdoms are currently in KVK Season 1. Yes, you heard me. They are still in KVK Season 1. What does that mean? That means you can teleport your account to those kingdoms, which is crazy, right? Now, is there a limit, right? So we try to figure out what the limit is. Well, it's 10 million power. So if you reach 10 million power or higher, you're going to be put into a different season. But if you're less than 10 million power, you're going to get the targeted migration to go to KVK Season 1. That means if you're 9,999,099, you are going to be able to use this targeted migration to go to a KVK Season 1. Yeah. Crazy, right? For free. Doesn't cost you a dime. It's completely free. I can click Immigrate right now. I make sure I meet the requirements here. Tells me what commanders I can't, well, actually doesn't, I can use all my commanders, but it tells me right here that I will not be able to immigrate my account until I meet these requirements. And then you just click Immigrate, and you have to agree to the terms and conditions right here saying, hey, I am agreeing that let my account go. You hit yes, it's going to say if you're over your resources, it's going to tell you to delete it. If not, bam, you're in your kingdom that you are in KVK with. So is that a bad thing or is it a good thing? Now, the last time I did this, these kingdoms here were actually the higher kingdom, they were rising kingdoms, so they were the strongest on the continent, which is weird. But if I was in this situation with my account that was 10 million power and below, and I wanted to revive it and play it on it again, what I would do is I would find out which kingdom that's listed here that is winning KVK Season 1, migrate to it, and reap on those rewards that they're going to have. Now, I may not get all of them because you have to be City Hall 16 to join Lost Kingdom, start grinding honor and such. So that might be a like one slight disadvantage, but they do have a lot of free rewards that you get if you even reach a certain City Hall level, which is anything over or over 8, you'll be able to claim the rewards, which is great. And implementing this is definitely something that's worthwhile. Now, let's move on to some of the other events they have available. So this is just like the More Than Gems event, but the only downside is you're not getting legendary commander sculptors, legendary material, which is still really great, but it's not the same. It's 15,000 over here. I don't know if that's worth the extra gems, but if you're spending gems on a wheel and you want to get ready to migrate, then I guess this is a great option for you. I would say it's a 50-50, but if you're using gems already, go ahead and do it, and you can get some pretty decent rewards. Not the greatest, but some people might get some benefit of it. More Than Gems is still better. Now they have these returning trials. Believe that they had these before, so it may find it kind of difficult to match up with people. I know I did this before on my weaker accounts and I just struggled finding a good pair. Now you're only matching with people that are of the same power or in this situation like you are. So it's really hard to get a team. So I don't know if I really recommend it, but definitely give it a try, especially if you're just coming back to an old account. And that's pretty much it. It's really interesting to see how all of this unfolds and how this really takes effect and helps you build your account. If you decided to start a new journey and you didn't click on it like I did, you'll see it on the left-hand side right here, or your right, your left. You'll see it listed there, and it'll say like, hey, still starting a new journey. You still have a 7-day window to use it. So if you log into the account and you want to create the account within a 7-day window, you're perfectly fine and you're in the clear. But just make sure that you're in a 7-day window, okay? Because you only have 7 days to get those rewards. Even if you're creating a new account to use as a farm in the kingdom that you're in currently. But remember, you can only create 2 accounts in one kingdom. So just keep that in mind as you're going through this. But this is great. I love the targeted migration. And I really think it's going to be helpful for people coming back after taking a long break. They are now going to be in a KVK Season 1 kingdom. Yes, they're going to miss some spins on some wheels for some commanders that come from Season 1 before Season 1. They may have like 1 or 2 YSG, and that's about it. But I still think that it's more beneficial to restart your account in a brand new kingdom that's weaker, because a lot of people are migrating these days to KVK Season 2, which is causing a lot of stronger kingdoms really quickly in the early game. And I feel like a lot of the players that have been around for a while and they want to come back and start their account again, they're at a slight disadvantage because they won't be able to compete against these 100 million power players or a ton of players, 80, 90 million power with T5, and you're running around with a 10 or 15 million power account. You're not going to be able to do much damage. All you can do is fill rallies and garrisons and stuff like that. But even so, in the KVK Season 2, you want to have T4 to fight on the map to really be competitive. So there's a lot to take in with this, and I'm glad that they made a change like this, because I was expecting something a little bit different, I guess, but the free migration is a great tool. I wish that it gave the option for maybe higher level players, but as of right now, if you're 10 million power, or actually less than 10 million power, you'll be able to get this targeted migration. I logged into account that was a little bit higher than this, and I did not get a targeted migration. So I think it just depends on where your account is and what status it's in. But that is it. Now, I covered a lot of different things in this video, and in a lot of it, is the same things from last time we did the King's Road event. And I definitely think that they've made it better with the targeted migration. And remember, those are only for accounts 10 million power and below. I still think it's really worth it to go ahead and do that if you are interested in doing things like that. Don't log in your account for 30 days. Let this event trigger, and you'll be able to move your account to KVK Season 1 for free at no cost. Do I think this can break it? I do think that it could be abused. Somebody could get a bunch of resource tokens or speed ups, and they want to move their account to an early kingdom. They can't do too much damage with a 10 million power account, but it's possible, and people can do damage doing just about anything in the early days, especially. And I do think the perks of going to a kingdom that's already in KVK, which shouldn't be possible but is, I think is a great feature that they've implemented in this game. Now, if you like this advice and you want to see more advice like this, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and drop a like on this video. Comment below if you plan on taking advantage of this, or if you're even able to. Do you have an account that is in that power bracket to take advantage of the migration, early migration? But let me know what you think. But that's it for me, guys. So for now, just keep it real.